Hello, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Ruth and today I'm doing the update for the Panners Bingo. This was created by Kayna, should I say, from Kayna's Closet, and she's also the wonderful moderator over on the Fantastic Ladies Facebook group. So again, I know I say it every video, but if you're into project panning and you have Facebook and you want to get more involved in the community, it's a wonderful place to be. Everyone over there is just rooting each other on. You get to see where projects are coming up and it's just a load of fun. I would also recommend going over and checking out Kayna's channel, because that's where she does the call for this kind of 10 days before the update. The update is the first of every month. And oh my God, lads, if you haven't been over, her hair is gorgeous. Oh my God, it's such a bright, vibrant green. I'm in love with it. Gorgeous, love it. But yeah, so I will update you on how I'm getting on with the products I've in. I'll give you a look at my little bingo card. I picked card number 3 and I'll tell you the products that I got on this month's numbers that she called out. So the very first product I had in was I-27, something with a spooky name, colour or packaging. Now I was hard pressed with this because I didn't have much. I thought this would be easy, and then I went looking at my collections like, oh, I don't really have much that fit those guidelines. So I went for colour and it was black, and the packaging is black. The pencil itself is a brown pencil. Here it is here. And I've used a load of this, guys. I'm hoping, I think I got a screen capture of my introduction. I never kind of measured this, and I wish I had, because I'm so impressed with how much of this I've used. So the goal on this was 13 times, because I thought, you know, 13 is a spooky number. And I've more than exceeded that. I just kept going with it because I said, you know what, once I hit my 13 uses, I said, just keep going, Ruth, just keep using it until the update. And I have done, and I'm thrilled. It's just, I got way more use out of it than I anticipated. I really thought I was decluttering this from my collection, and I don't think I am now, because it worked fine. It doesn't do well on the bottom lash line, lower waterline, sorry. It moves too much. It's supposed to, it says it's waterproof and budgetproof and all that. It's not for me anyway, with the amount my eyes water. But I do love it for tight lining. I find it fantastic for that. So that's exactly what I'll be using it for going forward. So that's one item that I've met goal on. Next up was N38, and that was a mini, not a sample. So what I had chosen for that was the Clinique lipstick Sweet Pop, and I put a goal of 20 uses on this. So this is it here, and I have been predominantly using this as a cream blush. If you can see, I do have it on today. Quite lovely as a cream blush, actually. My only issue is I have a lot of cream blushes in projects at the moment, so I'm maybe not tearing through it as quickly as I anticipated, but I'm still using it. I've used it 7 times so far. So you know what, again, another product that I literally put in here as a chopping block, nearly kind of a project, because I wasn't wearing it as a lipstick at all. I just wasn't keen on it as a lipstick, but as a blush, really enjoying it. It gives a lovely fresh kind of, I know you can't see too well, I'm a bit washed out. We're not talking about the brows, guys. I bought brow stencils. Obviously we are talking about the brows. I bought brow stencils because I just don't seem to be able, because I have had Bell's palsy 4 times, I have a lot of difference in facial muscles, and it causes things to be a little bit off. I know most people don't notice it, but I notice it an awful lot. I'm just, you know, you just do, you notice things about yourself more than other people do. So I bought myself some stencils to try and help me even things out, and I don't know, this is the dramatic one, and by Jesus is it dramatic. It's yeah, I don't think I'll be using this one going forward. There's 3 others, so hopefully one of them will work out. But I had noticed as well when I was watching my videos back, it looked like I nearly had no brows sometimes, even though I would have used brow products. So whatever way the lights and that work, it kind of seems to wash out my brows a little bit. So now I feel like I've slugs on my face. I feel like Robert Welch. Like I'll put a scar on one just to mimic him. Anyway, back to this. I've used it 7 times. It's in for 20 uses, so another 13 to go. So we keep working away on that, and I'm happy I'm using it. Lads, I'm roasting. Okay, I'm gonna have to open the window because it's midterm here, so there's a lot of kids around kind of playing stuff around. It's too warm. I'm too warm. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I know I have a cardigan on, but I just don't like having my arms out, so that's why I have a cardigan on. But I'm sweating. Next up is G53 least favorite color. And I chose blue because it isn't something I normally gravitate towards, either in clothing or on my eyes or that. But I chose a palette that was blue, if you know what I mean. I didn't just pick the blue shade in it. So this is the palette. Here's the Cheers to the Beauty palette from Coloured Rain. Very beautiful palette. I'm having great fun playing with this, I have to say. Everything about it has just been a fun use. I do find I'm missing a darker deepening shade, as in like just a dark brown. These are all quite ready toned. I'd like something cool toned because we have some cool toned colours in here, but look, I can dip into another palette. But if you're using this on your own, I find it's a little tough to make a cohesive look for all the shades that are in it. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. In for 15 uses, I've used it 11 times, which I'm thrilled with. So yeah, that's staying in as well, but I'm happy to be just playing away with it. It's a nice, fun palette. I'm enjoying it. Next up was the free space. I hadn't kind of clicked that you could just do the free space whenever you wanted to, so I rolled something in last month for the free space. So it's a mini or deluxe, and I chose the Drunk Elephant TLC from Boo's Glycolic Night Serum that Courtney sent me. Thank you so much, Courtney. And I can't believe, like, I thought 2 uses and this would be done. No, like, I've used this already 5 times and I still have product in here. I'd say I have another 2 or 3 uses at least to go. Very impressed with, do you know how much you get out of this? Love the packaging as well. The pump in this was such a small little component. It's a really good, it's really nice packaging. Does it do anything? Not noticing much. The only thing I am noticing is that if I bring it down my neck, I get a little bit of irritation, which I don't get from other products, which, interesting. But yeah, this is still going. I don't know how much is left in it. Can I see through the window there? What's the light? No. But yeah, it's staying in for another month anyway. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Last month, the only number I got was 061, and it was something magical. And I chose the Natasha Denona Chromium Liquid Eyeshadow in Dragonfly. And again, Courtney very kindly sent me this. She is literally the best. And this now, I was so happy I put this in. I know I'm saying this nearly about all the products, which is great. Isn't that fantastic? You can only really see the green, the reddish pink kind of shade. But to me here, I'm seeing kind of like a gold, a green. Just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And how I've actually been using this, because this was the thing for me when I put this in. I didn't know how to use it. And that's been very honest with you. Me and liquid shadows, I never really understood how I was supposed to use them or what way to use them. So what I have been doing is putting some of this in the crease and this in the outer corner, and then putting this all over the lid, you know, from about there inwards. But how I've been doing it is getting a synthetic brush and actually just tapping the brush or rubbing the brush along the wand and patting it on the eyelid, and it's just worked out beautifully. I wore it twice at the weekend on different days, and it was so easy, it looked so pretty. I was just so happy with it. So my goal with this was to use it 10 times, and I've used it 4 times so far, and I'm thrilled. I'm really enjoying using it and really understanding better now how to go about using cream or liquid eyeshadows. So I have other ones in my drawer now, and I'm really eager to get them out and start playing with them as well, so now that I kind of have a better idea of what I'm doing. And then this month, the numbers that I got that Kayna called out was I-23, which is fiery orange, red, etc. And what I chose was this Catrice Glow Booster Serum, 10% vitamin complex. So it's like a vitamin C serum. And you can see the packaging is a nice orange shade. I have used this a few times. I'm trying to see, I think I'm down to about here on it. I always like to use things a few times before I put them into a project, especially if they're skincare, just to make sure they work for me and that I like them, because no point throwing it into a project and finding out it breaks me out or doesn't suit my skin or whatever. Look, I don't know if I see any real benefit from many vitamin C's I've used so far. Not seeing much in this either, but it's pleasant to use, so I'm happy to use it up and get it out of my collection. I honestly think I bought it thinking, this is when Catrice initially started bringing out these little kind of serum kind of things, and I thought it being the first one, when I said Glow Booster Serum, I assumed it was like a glowy primer. My fault, didn't read the packaging, just went in and thought, oh, glowy primers, I like them in a serum form, interesting, let's try it. No, it's not. It's meant to be skincare, and it's meant to be like a vitamin C kind of type product. You live and you learn. And last but not least, I got 074 favourite TV show. And one of my absolute favourite TV shows in the world is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I adore it. I re-watch it every year without fail, and I just love it. One of my favourite characters from it is Faith. So this is coming in as a representation of her. It is the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow Ultra Glitter formula in DGAF. Don't give a... I'm sure you can finish that off yourself. Also, it is a bronze shade, which is where they all would hang out, was the bronze nightclub. So that's, I feel like I've hit it twice there. There it is there, very, very pretty shade. Actually it'll go well with the Natasha Denona as well, won't it? Lovely, excellent. Didn't even realise I was doing that. And the DGAF is very much would be Faith's motto in life. So yeah, that's coming in for Fave TV show. So that's it, guys. I'm happy with the way this is trucking along. I'll show you my bingo card. I know you can kind of be clever about it and start panning a row if you wish, but I don't feel like I have enough. I've literally 2 in a row in 1, 2, 3, 4 rows, 5 rows. I've no 3 in a rows or anything like that. I hope you can see my card there. So the yellow was the first round, the green was the second round, and the purple is this third, or no, the purple was the second round, sorry, and the green is this third round. So as you can see, like I've 2 across up here, I've 2 down, I've 2 down over there, I've another 2 across, you know what I mean? So I haven't any 3 consecutive numbers in it, or 3 numbers in a row yet, and until I do, I don't think I will get to, I don't think I'll bother trying to do more in that row, because I just think I'd be setting myself up for a little bit of failure, and we don't want to do that. And plus I have enough projects going on at the moment without just throwing stuff in for the crack. Yeah, no? So that is it, guys. How are we doing with this project? Are you kind of thinking, oh, I might be onto something here, I have a really good row kind of starting up, or are you like me kind of going, yeah, this is going to go for a while now? I don't mind, this is fun, I'm enjoying it. I think it was a great idea out of Kana, and yeah, I've had fun playing with it and the products that I brought in, and I love these roulette style. I've said it before, I know this isn't quite roulette style, but it is in a way, because you're getting numbers and prompts and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will chat to you in the next one. Take care, bye, slán!